guys, today's video is going to be all about that perfect, natural, effortless summer skin and that casual red lip that I've been seeing everywhere. Red lip is not just for like a fancy occasion. I think a red lip can be totally rocked just during the daytime, on the weekend, whatever. Now for me, I have pretty oily skin, and especially where it is summer right now, I don't really like to use a lot of like super glowy products. If you have oily skin or combo skin, or you just prefer not so shiny, glowy disco ball of a summer look, then this video is definitely for you. Let's get started. So I'm just gonna start out with a moisturizer. This is my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I highly recommend the gel for people with oily to combo skin because it sinks right in and doesn't leave that, you know, kind of greasy feeling all over your face. Now I already just like very semi-lightly did my brows just because does anyone even care about that? I don't know. The next product I'm going to be using is something that I'm actually going to use 2 times in this tutorial. First before I apply my foundation, and then again afterwards, and it is the Bourgois Bronzing Primer. And this is basically like a bronzing jelly. It smells so good, you guys. Oh my god. Stuff is really amazing just to use on its own too. Like, you don't even need foundation if you don't really like wearing it. I'm just gonna take this Real Technique small stippling brush, which is my favorite way to apply it. You basically barely want to touch the product. You don't want too much. And I'm just gonna tap off the excess in the cap, and then just in very light circular motions put that kind of just where the sun would hit me. So just all along my cheeks, forehead. Now for foundation, I'm going to use a mixture of 2. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. I have the shade 1.0. And I'm going to mix a little bit of this Neutrogena Acne Correct and Cover Pink Grapefruit, what is this, a BB cream? CC cream. It's just a little bit darker of a shade, too dark to wear it on its own, but I just want to give kind of enough darker color to give my face an overall just kind of like, I don't know, more bronze look than I currently do. Plus it has salicylic acid in it, so that's really great if you have like oily combo skin like me. So for me, I don't really like to wear a lot of concealer in the summer because I find that concealer is one of those things where it makes you look like you're wearing makeup the most. I don't want to look like I have a lot of makeup on, so I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer kind of just in the very corners, just to brighten it up a little bit, but not really to cover all that much, if that makes sense. So again, I'm gonna go in with this Bourgois Bronzing Primer. I'm just going to very lightly, because I don't want to push around the foundation too much. I'm going to barely touch my skin and just kind of go over. Now for me, like, that just gives like a natural color to the skin. I'm not trying to go too crazy. If you want to add a little bit more bronzer, this is a really nice one. This is the Body Shop Honey Bronze. I have the shade 03, which is medium matte. And I'm just going to take a large stippling brush and just very lightly kind of just go really on my cheeks. I'm actually not going to be using blush. Now for eyes, I'm not going to go too crazy because I really want the focus to just be the bright red lip. And I'm just going to continue on with this Body Shop Honey Bronzer, and just on a kind of dense eyeshadow brush, just put a little bit in the crease to define, and then just a little bit on the lid on the outside part. Now the very like natural sheeny glow that I'm gonna go for is using a technique that is very random, and I'm not sure I've ever seen anyone else do this. I have been doing this literally since high school, like 10 years ago. I'm not a super fan of like super glittery or shimmery highlights that just don't really look super natural, but anyway, what I like to do is take a clear kind of lip balm. This is the Blistex. And the thing I like about Blistex is that it's very kind of shiny and it stays shiny. So I think you could use anything like this, or like Vaseline, for example, anything that's gonna give you that like wet look. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of it on my finger. And when I say a little bit, I mean kind of like a lot. I'm going to dab that on my cheekbones. Now this one's kind of like minty flavor, so don't get it near your eye because it might sting. And even on my cheekbone, I kind of can feel it in my eye a little bit, so I recommend not using one that has like mint in it, but the effect is like so natural. Perfect for this look, and also just like no makeup looks, because obviously nothing's more fake than like shimmer or glitter, but this. So I'm going to dab that all over my lips and like on top of my lips as well. Definitely outside the lines. Next is mascara. I'm just gonna use a black mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Original, one of my favorites, actually my favorite mascara for sure. Now for the star of the show. This is a lipstick. It is in the shade Be Yourself Be RealHer, and it is by the brand RealHer. Now this is a makeup product that I have only recently come across, and I'm so glad I did. Look at this gorgeous packaging. I definitely like to support brands and organizations that try to do good. This brand is all about motivating and empowering women everywhere. Body positivity and feeling beautiful. Also donates 20%. 20% is a huge number. 20% of their profits to a women's organization, and that might go to like scholarships or legal funds, for example, to help women all over the world. So this shade here is a just beautiful true red. These lipsticks are so pigmented, so moisturizing, so comfortable, and this red is perfect. It's like kind of bluish tone, but it's also a very like true cherry red. I'm going to blot this lipstick. The trick to having that casual everyday daytime red lip is to kind of look a little bit lived in. And there we have it. I hope you guys like this look. I think it's very natural. It just really lets the red lip shine. And I think if you just pair it with like a cute tank top and some simple jewelry and some jeans, I think it's just perfect. Anyway guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. You can always subscribe if you want to see more of me. I put out new videos every single week, and I absolutely love doing it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.